It's a really sad day today for the state of Florida, especially for our most vulnerable, and that is our trans kids. Again, my name is Eskamani, proud to serve District 47 in the state legislature. I am shocked and appalled of what happened today, that a benign bill focused on charter schools would come back to the House with a transphobic and dangerous amendment with smug faces from the Republican caucus, gleeful that they got this back, gleeful that they could bring this transphobic bill back to the House floor, not even knowing how the bill would even be implemented. We asked multiple questions around birth certificates. What does this mean for adopted kids? What does this mean for kids who come out of state to Florida? They couldn't answer one question. Republican members were actively Googling birth certificates in front of me because they had no idea what the implementation of this bill would actually mean in real life. The question I never had a chance to ask, and the debate I never had a chance to give, was to ask my colleagues on the other side of the aisle what they would do if their child was told they could not play a sport anymore. What would they do if their trans kid, a sweet trans kid who just wants to be a kid like anyone else, what would they tell their child if a coach told them, hey, sorry, you can't play today? For kids, they just want to be a kid. They want to be in a team like anyone else. They want to learn leadership skills. They want to practice in a sport that makes them feel welcome, like they belong. And when we look at the suicide rates of trans kids, when we look at the history of abuse towards trans children, and when we look at the lack of empathy and compassion and even basic knowledge about trans lives, and yet this bill passes this chamber and passes out of the Senate, we should be completely appalled. We should be holding our colleagues accountable to this transphobic bill that they just passed, and we should be demanding the governor veto this bill, not only for the sake of our children, but for the sake of the economic strength of our state, knowing that these type of bigoted, transphobic laws are already being not only challenged in the parts of the country, but threatened by leading associations because they reject to accept bigotry within their ranks. And I'll close with this. Sponsors of the bill kept saying this is about women's rights. As a woman, I reject that notion. And I refuse to be used in some sick political game as a pawn for division, saying that me as a woman want to commit to using my identity to divide me from my sisters. I will stand with my sisters always. Trans lives matter, and we should let kids play. Thank you.